And I'm telling you from the bottom of my soul, it is so easy to beat people today. They are so soft. They have no work ethic. No one can stick with anything. Everyone's distracted. They're on social media. They're counting their fucking notifications because they can't stick with shit. They can't say no.
It's so easy to be great nowadays, my friend, because most people are weak. Most people don't want to go to that extra mile. Most people don't want.
What's up, Rico Cap family and traders? So today, right now, I'm going to go through my watch list and chart a stock completely uncharted for you guys and kind of show y'all how I would play it or how I'm going to play it. So I'm looking for a setup right now going into this next week. I've seen a couple, but only a few. Apple, a good one. It's kind of eating a gap right now. So I think the main thing I'm looking for as I go through my watch list is there a gap? Is there is something holding a level? Is there something coming out of a zone? You know, things like that. So I'm seeing good setup on Google. I don't know if this gap isn't big enough. You know, 164 ends at 166. Actually, that's pretty good. And I know the options move. They're cheap and they move pretty well. Say we get it ends at 165, triggers around 164. Say we get the 167 and a half. We'd probably come run and touch our 167 and a half, 167, 63 target. So we'd put those probably right in the money. Not bad. Let's keep looking around. So also on top of all that, what I'm looking for is as well is a stock with a setup or the right setup, of course, but the option chain, right? I need a stock to pick that has a good option chain, and by what I mean by that is some of these names that I have on here, the setup might be there. Now the option chain might be terrible. Now it's usually something maybe where the spread is really wide or really expensive. So that's what I'm trying to avoid. Something with low volume, something where, it's harder to get in and out of the trade, especially if things are pretty juiced up. So you always want to avoid that, definitely. So I want something that's very liquid, something that moves really well with the stock price, and then something that's pretty cheap as well. So that's something that I'm looking for. Visa looks pretty good here. 4 hours. Wow, it's not bad, and I don't have it. I don't have it charted. Okay, let's go for it. Let's go for Visa here. I like this. So first thing I'm going to do is kind of just set up the gap there. This is a pretty decent gap here, and I like that. There we go. So from 262 and a half till 264 and a half, so $2 move, and I know a $2 move with the options here move. I mean, they pay really well. We can go for the 265, maybe even the 267 and a half, and that'll easily run to over 150 plus a contract. So not bad. So let's just chart it out and see what's up. Let me get on the first. I'm gonna get on the 4 hour. And let me just draw a zone here. Let's see. Yeah, I like that. And I'm just kind of drawing a zone right here, looking for buyers and things like that. I think that makes sense. There's another one down there. I'm not going to draw that. That makes sense. Let me see. Kind of in between all this stuff. Looks good for a blue level there. And then let's go for a blue level here. Nice. And we're on the 4 hours, so let me get a sell zone up here or supply zone. Looking for something about like right there. Yeah, it makes a lot of sense. I like that. Okay, hold on. We could do 267.42 right there, and then we can move this up to about right there. I like that. Let's get on the hourly. Hourly, I'm gonna be a little bit more critical. So let's see if some of these zones make sense first. As we're on the hourly, I'm just gonna draw this all the way across. Make it look clean. There we go. All right. Hopefully you guys, like, as I do sessions like this, and you guys can kind of see how I do this. It makes hopefully it makes a lot of sense for you guys, right? It starts to kind of unwind, and hopefully you guys can kind of see how things play out there. There we go. As you can see, that was kind of a nice little rising up from this demand. We hit that supply, reversed out, retested it, rejected all the way back down there. Now we're kind of chopping around there. But what I do see is from top all the way down to about right there. We pretty much broke out of this downtrend already. So now we're on the next move up from this. And this is what I'm looking at right here. Are we going to continue this kind of movement? Boom, 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 into the gap here. And then are we going to eat it completely right here? And then what we do after that is just whatever. I don't really care. But that's what I'm looking at, especially the start at 262 all the way to 264. So that $2 move is kind of what I'm eyeing. But above 260 right there, I think we should definitely be all right. This is a little bit low volume as far as kind of the price movement, but it works, and I really do love Visa as a stock, especially betting on the upside, because if we go on the daily, you can kind of see, obviously this is a good stock all the way there. So I'm loving it, and it wouldn't be crazy that we would come test up here to up here, especially on the daily. So I'm liking that, definitely liking this. So if we get above 260.45, it's on my radar. It starts at 262.48. Obviously, I'm entering there for sure, and then riding it out from there and see, kind of what happens. Very easy setup. Looks like it's kind of in a channel right now. It's kind of, you don't have to draw it out, but I like to draw it out a little bit, kind of show y'all, what I'm looking at. That's, things like that just all the way through. So, I mean, it's not going to be perfect as far as maybe the movement. It could come right here, reject, stay in here, and then overnight, the play move. But these will be weeklies, especially if it comes out on Monday and we see this. We're going to swing those calls, and maybe by Tuesday, we'll be done. So let's kind of see how that plays out. But I'm really liking this setup right here. So I'm going to set an alert, 262.48, set an alert above there. And then, of course, 264.48. It's kind of crazy how 48. There we go. Save right there. And even if I really wanted to, I will draw kind of this right here where these two candles kind of met. I'll put that as the, I'll put it as a blue line. That's fine. Usually I like to make it a different color as something that like kind of tells me like it's game time. So 261.53. I'll just put a quick little alert above that. 261. I'll just put 51 right there. Above that, I know I'm good to get above this if we get a 15-minute candle or hourly above that, and kind of go from there. So above this for sure. Above that other one, absolutely. So say we kind of bounce around here, we hit this right here, reject, come right back up. The second we get above, that 261 level, that's what I'm going to be looking for as entry, and it should take us to that gap where then fast we'll go there. So that's the setup I'm looking for, Visa. So I'll keep an eye on it. We're gonna play it for this week, and I'm gonna give you all the recap hopefully shortly after into the week. So keep an eye on that. I have a bunch of other videos if you want to check out that I kind of chart it and then play it and kind of show you the recap how that worked out. So as always, like, subscribe, comment, share. Rico Cap family is growing. Get on the Rico Capital main Twitter, and I'm giving out free plays, showing y'all recap stuff, my daily lifestyle and things like that. Giving y'all, recaps of things. Shout out to the YouTube right now. We're growing as a channel, and I'm absolutely loving it. So could not be able to do this without you guys. I love the support y'all show me, and I just love, y'all kind of tuning in and just kind of bouncing ideas with me, guys. Especially I'm giving out free plays too, and I'm showing y'all what I saw and things like that. So free money, free plays, we're doing it. So keep an eye out for that, and I'll see y'all in the next video.